Ever packed for a cruise and felt unsure about what you're actually supposed to wear? Cruise dress codes today are confusing. Some rules are official, some are unspoken, and some mistakes can even get you denied entry in certain ports. In this video, we're breaking down 13 cruise outfit mistakes passengers still make all the time, including the rookie mistake that can physically ruin your vacation. Let's start with the first one. Number 1. The 2 prints you should avoid. First, camouflage. On the ship itself, camouflage usually isn't a problem. But in countries like Jamaica, Barbados, and Antigua and Barbuda, camouflage clothing is illegal for civilians. This is not a cruise line rule. It's national law. That means camouflage shorts or bags can get you stopped or denied entry in port. So if you pack camouflage clothing, keep it for sea days only. The second print is the upside-down pineapple. A regular pineapple is harmless, but upside-down pineapples have become a recognized symbol connected to the swinger lifestyle community. And many cruise passengers know exactly what it means. That means wearing it on shirts, tote bags, or cabin decorations can accidentally send the wrong message. Number 2. Improper swimwear and cover-ups. This is one of the most common outfit mistakes on board. At the pool deck, swimsuits are completely normal. But once you leave the pool area, cruise lines expect proper cover-ups inside, buffets, cafes, indoor dining areas. And not just thin mesh wraps. They expect actual clothing, shirts, shorts, sundresses, proper cover-ups. Crew members are expected to enforce those rules. That means if you walk into the buffet dripping wet from the pool, there's a good chance you'll be asked to leave and change first. The same rule applies to bare feet. At that point, it becomes hygiene, safety, respect for shared public spaces. This matters even more on family-focused cruise lines like Disney Cruise Line or Royal Caribbean. Number 3. Shorts and jeans confusion. This next topic confuses cruise passengers constantly. Some cruise lines still discourage shorts during dinner service, while others are much more relaxed. Cruise lines like Celebrity Cruises and MSC Cruises still lean more traditional during evening dining. Meanwhile, Royal Caribbean tends to be more flexible, although they still recommend smart casual attire. So, one passenger may wear dress shorts to dinner without a problem, while another gets asked to change. Jeans are where things have changed the most. Years ago, jeans were discouraged during dinner. Today, most cruise lines allow clean, dark jeans as long as they look neat and presentable. But ripped or distressed jeans are still where problems begin. The easiest rule to remember is simple. Shorts during the day, jeans or chinos at dinner, long pants for formal nights or upscale restaurants. Follow that formula, and you'll avoid most cruise dress code problems immediately. Number 4. Formal night attire. Formal night is probably the biggest source of stress for first-time cruisers. Many people still think they need tuxedos, ball gowns, expensive formal wear. But modern cruise formal nights are much more relaxed than they used to be. Most cruise lines simply want passengers to look polished and presentable. For men, collared shirt, dress pants, sport coats. For women, cocktail dress, elegant jumpsuits, stylish evening outfits. That's usually more than enough. The major exception is Cunard Line, which still keeps a much more traditional formal atmosphere during gala nights. But on most cruise lines today, the goal is looking classy, not overdressed and uncomfortable. Number 5. Ripped or distressed clothing. This next mistake is becoming more common every year. Ripped jeans may be fashionable on land, but cruise ships still treat evening dining differently. Many cruise lines consider ripped or distressed clothing too casual for main dining rooms, specialty restaurants, formal evenings. The goal is maintaining a slightly elevated dinner atmosphere on board. So even expensive designer jeans with holes can still create problems during dinner service. The easiest solution is simple. Save ripped clothing for daytime wear around the ship or in port. For dinner, stick with clean, non-distressed clothing instead. Number 6. Pajamas, slippers, and bathrobes. Now let's talk about one of the biggest cruise etiquette debates. Bathrobes are great inside your cabin. They're perfect for relaxing in your room balcony breakfast, quick walks to the spa or pool. But wearing bathrobes into public dining areas is considered bad etiquette on most ships. The same applies to slippers. Most passengers believe slippers should stay inside the cabin. Pajamas are slightly more flexible, especially for children-themed pajama parties, late-night snacks. But overall, cruise ships still try to maintain a resort atmosphere, and many passengers feel pajamas and robes in public areas ruin that atmosphere quickly. Number 7. Offensive or profane clothing. This next one is not just etiquette, it's an actual written cruise line rule. All major cruise lines prohibit clothing with profanity, offensive language, obscene graphics. Because cruise ships are shared spaces filled with families, children, older passengers. That means crew members can absolutely ask passengers to return to their cabin and change. And honestly, it's also smart to avoid highly political clothing on board. Cruise vacations are supposed to feel relaxing. Most passengers are not looking for arguments beside the pool deck. Keeping clothing neutral is usually the easiest way to avoid unnecessary tension during the trip. Number 8. Baseball caps in dining venues. This is one of the oldest cruise etiquette rules still hanging around today. Most cruise lines discourage baseball caps and hats inside main dining rooms, specialty restaurants, sevening dining venues. The idea is simple. Dinner on board is supposed to feel slightly more formal and respectful than the rest of the day. Now, you'll still see passengers wearing hats during dinner sometimes, and crew members may not always enforce the rule. But officially, many cruise lines still consider removing hats during dinner proper dining etiquette. At the same time, it's important not to judge other passengers too quickly. Some people wear hats or head coverings for medical or personal reasons. The best approach is simple. Follow the rule yourself and extend courtesy to everyone else. Number 9. Overpowering cologne or perfume. This next mistake has nothing to do with appearance. It's about shared space. Cruise ships are filled with crowded elevators, narrow hallways, packed theaters, busy restaurants, and strong fragrances become much more intense in enclosed environments like that. For some passengers, overpowering perfume or cologne isn't just annoying. It can trigger migraines, allergies, asthma attacks. The best rule is simple. Your fragrance should be noticed up close, not from across the room. Less is usually better on board. Number 10. Essential men's clothing rules. This section includes one simple don't and one very important do. First, tank tops. Tank tops are perfectly fine during the day around the pool or buffet, but at night, most cruise lines consider sleeveless shirts too casual for main dining rooms, specialty restaurants. That's why men should always pack at least one collared shirt, one pair of long pants. Even casual cruise lines still have upscale restaurants with dress codes. And having one simple, smart casual outfit guarantees you can eat anywhere on board without problems. Number 11. Brand new or impractical shoes. This might be the most important practical advice in the entire video. Do not bring brand new shoes on a cruise without breaking them in first. Cruise ships are enormous. Passengers walk constantly, between decks to dinner to theaters, through ports during excursions, and blisters can ruin a vacation unbelievably fast. The second shoe mistake is forgetting closed-toe shoes. Many onboard attractions require them for safety: zip lines, ropes, courses, climbing walls, go-kart tracks. Passengers wearing sandals or flip-flops may not be allowed to participate. This is especially frustrating for families traveling with kids or teens. Comfortable, broken-in shoes are one of the smartest things you can pack on a cruise. Number 12. Expensive or flashy jewelry. This next mistake is less about fashion and more about personal safety. When passengers leave the ship in cruise ports, flashy jewelry can instantly attract the wrong attention. Luxury watches, diamond necklaces, and heavy gold chains make tourists stand out quickly in busy port areas. And unfortunately, pickpocketing and theft do happen in popular tourist destinations. That's why experienced cruisers usually leave valuable jewelry locked inside the cabin safe.
If you still like accessorizing during port days, inexpensive jewelry is usually the safer option. Save expensive pieces for formal nights back on board instead.
Number 13. Forgetting a jacket or sweater. This final mistake catches first-time cruisers constantly. Many people assume a Caribbean cruise only requires hot weather clothing. But cruise ships are heavily air-conditioned. After spending hours outside in the sun, indoor areas can suddenly feel freezing. Theaters, casinos, restaurants, elevators, and nothing ruins dinner faster than sitting there shivering the entire night. That's why experienced cruisers always pack layers. Light jackets, hoodies, sweaters, cardigans, even on tropical cruises. That extra layer becomes one of the most useful things in your suitcase once the sun goes down.
So there you have it. 13 cruise outfit mistakes that can embarrass passengers, create awkward situations, or quietly ruin parts of the vacation if you're not prepared. Most of these mistakes are easy to avoid once you know the rules. And honestly, that's the difference between looking like a confident, experienced cruiser and looking completely unprepared on board. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest cruise outfit mistake you've ever seen someone make? Or did you make one yourself on your first cruise? Leave your story in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to Avoid Cruise Mistakes for more cruise tips, hidden rules, and travel mistakes most passengers discover too late. Until next time, happy cruising.